There's a total of 7 Alfred Hitchcock movies in the 501 must-see movies. We've already talked about Rear Window, and we've already talked about Strangers on a Train. So I'm going to go in the next 5 videos to the last 5 Alfred Hitchcock movies in order of my least favorite to the most favorite. So get ready. So number 5 is The Birds. Now, Alfred Hitchcock made 2 horror films. The other one is also in this book. It is Psycho, and that will be coming later on. But let's talk about The Birds first. So, I thought it was going to be more scary than it was. I thought it was really unplausible. I mean, it is super, super creepy when all the birds are on the playground or you see all the birds flocking. But I just didn't understand the motivation of the birds. I kind of thought maybe the lovebirds were behind the whole thing. I just wasn't buying it. It didn't scare me. And I'm someone who's actually legitimately afraid of birds in real life. It won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects. And obviously I know the visual effects in 1963 aren't going to be as good as they are now in 2020. But it looked really, really fake. It's not even that the birds were fake. It's just that the plot just didn't seem plausible. It didn't seem like something that would actually happen. And what was so weird is that they had the birds able to like peck through the ceiling and peck through windows and peck through wooden doors, but then they get into a convertible car, and everyone knows the soft top of a convertible car, and they're like, oh, we're safe. If these birds can peck through like thick pieces of wood, it can definitely peck through the soft top of a convertible. So it just all around, I wasn't really impressed by it. I wasn't scared by it. It kind of makes me think that I might be okay watching more of these horror movies, because these older horror movies maybe won't scare me, but we'll see. That I shouldn't speak too casually about that. But I was really disappointed. I still love Alfred Hitchcock. I still think he does an amazing job, and he has 7 movies in this book, which means I haven't seen any director with more, but he's really impressive, and I did really love, I would say I love 5 of the 7 movies, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I would say if you have never seen Alfred Hitchcock movies, he's definitely a must-see director. So continuing on with my next video, if you want to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, we'll hear what the 4th best of the final 5 Alfred Hitchcock movies are. And let me tell you, number 5 and number 4 are worse than Rear Window and Strangers on a Train. So I will add those in, and we will have a top 7 at the end.